You don't need rocket science or so many complicated stuff to grow your hair. As any person of any race willing to grow healthy and strong hair, this video is meant for you. In this video, I'm going to explain tips on how to grow hair naturally without much use of effective chemicals and stuff that may affect your head or scalp. So tuned and let me explain to you. Hair is not just a matter of beauty, but a reflection of confidence and identity. If you are into growing healthy hair, this video is for you and you should like it and subscribe to this awesome channel as well as turning the notification on. The first tip is taking healthy diet. I know this might sound simple, but it's really effective. At first, I told you that growing healthy hair is not doing complicated stuff and stuff that you might see online and other places, but taking food rich in protein like eggs from and other animal products might help in really growing your hair massively, as they provide nutrients necessary for growth. So you should try your best to eat eggs and a balanced diet, at least like fish, protein and stuff like that. So healthy. And if you love meat, if you're into white meat or red meat, all of them are good choices for you. So you should be focusing more on proteins, but that doesn't mean that you should ignore other food like uh, vitamins and carbohydrates, because they are also contributing as well to healthy growth. And it helps you to take care of your hair by eating a healthy diet, which is very advisable. Proteins also help strengthen the hair follicle, thus preventing hair from falling and shedding off. So it's very advisable, and this is the first reason. The second tip is taking better sleep. Most people in the modern world spend most of their nighttime watching videos and scrolling on media. But this is not advisable. I'm not saying that you should never scroll on media, but you should just allocate your time to watch videos. But at least make sure that you sleep for 7 to 9 hours in a day. Just like your fingernails, your hair grow in the same pace. The more you expose it to health conditions, the more it grows. So sleeping well for 8 to 9 hours is just enough for you to make your hair thrive and grow healthy. And having balance it with eating a healthy diet like protein and stuff, especially a balanced diet, is more advisable than and having a better sleep. Then that's two perfect step to grow healthy hair. Most people ignore this because they think it's less effective, but that's not what you should do. Just sleep for healthy hours, especially at night, and you can give your hair time to grow and nourish well. That factor is oiling your scalp. When I say you should oil your scalp, I don't mean that you should use all the products available in the market. I know there are so many products here in the market, but you choose one that is suitable for your hair. And if you find it hard choosing one, just drop a comment below and I will guide you. Now, for hair to grow, it requires oil. Just like a plant need water to grow, same applied to the hair. The more you oil your scalp, the more your hair might grow. A healthy scalp is equals to healthy hair growth. So you should focus much on oiling your scalp and not the hair that much, from the roots to the end tips of the hair. So you should strive hard to oil your scalp every day, at least, if not every day, at least thrice or 4 times in a week. It's really advisable to do that. Oiling your hair help to retain that smooth texture that will prevent hair breakage, because the drier the hair, the more it's likely to break. Please note that as you oil your hair 2 or 3 times in a week, please also remember to wash it once or twice in a week to prevent the oil from piling up on your scalp and thus preventing nutrients from penetrating into your hair. fourth tip is moisturizing your hair. This is one of the most ignored tips in hair growth. A leave-in conditioner can best work on this. But if you are that person who can't afford a leave-in conditioner, it's good to spray water on your scalp and your hair and massage them. And when I say this, I don't mean that you should dump your hair with a lot of water, but you just spray a little bit of moisture, and that's enough for the day. Just keep in mind that the drier the hair, the more the breakage. Just moisturize your hair and you are going to thank me later, because I know you'll experience massive hair growth. The fifth tip is massaging your scalp. Massaging your scalp is another factor that may contribute to crazy hair growth. This is because it allows blood to circulate on your head, as it opens up the veins that are necessary for the flow of blood on the scalp. You probably know that this will contribute to nutrients being supplied on the roots of the hair. Just do this once in a day for 5 minutes and you will see big change. These protective hairstyles are mostly good for black people because they have curly, kinky or coily hair, which most of the time might shrink, and is really advisable to wear protective style. There are so many stylish protective hairstyles out there, and they can fit you according to the shape of your head and the style that you prefer. So you better choose one, and it will really help in hair growth, as it might help to keep hair strong, as they prevent hair from harsh conditions like manipulation and others. And that brings us to tip number 7. Less hair manipulation. You should not spend all your time touching your hair every moment, every second, but at least you should touch it whenever there's need, and not just touching it every time. Unless you're applying oil in your scalp and doing necessary stuff, don't touch your hair often, too often. I don't mean like you should not touch it, but you should not touch it too often. This is because too much manipulation of your hair may weaken the hair strands, and after it all, the hair may become weak and easily fall out or break. Also, avoid coloring your hair or dyeing it like with any kind of color, for the sake of beauty, because at the end of it all, it will affect your hair negatively. You're gonna just be proud of your black hair or whichever color it is without putting much color or dyeing it, which will affect your hair and weakens the every follicle, because the more you put the chemicals on your hair, it will affect it, as most of those dyes are made with harsh chemicals that are not even healthy for hair. The last factor is positive attitude. What do I mean by this? It's just like healthy emotions. By just being stress-free, it's enough to grow your hair massively. You should strive to maintain a happy hobby and avoid being stressed for no reason, because most of us, we like putting ourselves in stress that we can't handle. But instead, just try your best to be happy, and your hair will grow in a way that you yourself can't believe. Happiness is free for everybody, so bring no excuses about being stressed. I know there are a lot of things to fight out in this world, but those things that you can handle, I always say that just leave them and stay stress free. Thanks for watching this video to this far. This channel is all about hair, skin and confidence. So if you're into growing healthy hair and maintaining a unhealthy skin, this channel is for you, and you better subscribe, and let me see you in my next video.